Hey guys, this is JD from Hey Super J, and today I'm doing a video on makeup basics and my thoughts on makeup. I'm gonna start off with my thoughts. I think that makeup is for whoever wants to wear it, you know. I hate when people say, oh, makeup's just for girls or stuff. Like, no, there's nothing on a makeup label that says for girls only. And even if it did, I mean, I don't think people should be like, oh, this is just for girls or stuff. Like, if you have like a blemish or something that's bugging you and you want to conceal it, then go ahead, you know, like, nobody should be able to, or should stop you, or people's perspective on makeup shouldn't affect what you think, you know what I mean? So I think that if you want to wear it, then wear it. I don't think it makes you feminine or anything. You know, I don't get why it's such a, like, taboo subject where people are like, you can't wear it, oh my god, he's wearing it, or, you know, like, really, like, I just don't get it, why people make such a big deal about it. But I'm just gonna say that if you want to wear it, wear it. You know, I've probably said that like a million times already, but I don't know how better to say it, you know, it's your body. So yeah, let's just leave it at that. So the makeup basics, I know I've done a foundation routine, but I feel like I didn't explain the reasons why I was doing the steps, or like the reason for them, for like doing the, oh hold on, sorry, for why I was putting them on. So I'm just going to explain why you should, like, why you use these products for your face. So before anything, you should probably put on your clothes, your outfit for the day, because you do not want to put on stuff on your face and then have to put on your shirt and end up with makeup stains all over it, because that's just a no-no. And so yeah, put on your outfit before anything, and then you can go ahead and wash your face. I use it, depending on the day, I'll use the Neutrogena Naturals Purifying Facial Cleanser, or the it depends on the day, but sometimes I'll use the Morning Burst from Clean and Clear, depending on the day. This is all dirty, but it depends really, but I try not to use the other one because this one is a bit, it's not too strong, but it has salicylic acid in it, so I try not to use it too much, just to not like over dry my skin. So yeah, I've already cleansed my face and moisturized. The reason you want to moisturize is because if your skin is dry, the makeup won't apply, or it won't stick to your skin. And this is especially for mineral makeup, because mineral makeup needs to have something to stick to. Sorry, I was looking for my primer. It needs to have something to stick to, so if you don't have something to stick to, then it's not going to stick on your face, obviously. So then, after you've cleansed and moisturized, you want to use a primer, and I really do recommend this for guys especially, because primer just makes your makeup look more natural and not so like, oh look, he has makeup on, you know, like it looks more natural. It kind of just gives you that extra little push so that it doesn't look too fake. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply that on. You don't need too much of this. If you overdo it, it actually can make you more oily, or it can have adverse effects that it shouldn't have if you put on too much. Honestly, less is better in this situation, because you don't need too much. It's just like a tiny amount. Like, this is how much I use on like each little section of my face. So in total, it'd be like a dime-sized amount for my whole face. Like, that's how much I would say. And even the instructions say a dime-sized amount for your whole face. So then after that, some people like to wait for your primer to settle in, but I just go straight to it because you don't have to wait for primer to settle into your skin. So what you would do next is you take your foundation, and it depends what foundation you want. I use mineral makeup because I feel like it looks way more natural than, say, liquid foundation. Liquid foundation, I feel like it's a mask, sort of. So that's why I don't wear liquid foundation. I used to, but then I stopped. Foundation basically gives you an even canvas. It gets rid of redness. It might be able to cover a few acne spots. But basically what it does is it evens out your skin tone. So I use Everyday Minerals Olive Medium. I did use Bare Minerals for a while, but I had really bad experience with that. Basically what happened was Bare Minerals has bismuth oxychloride in it, and what happened was I guess I'm allergic to it, so I had a allergic reaction, and I broke out so bad, and I still have a few scars from it, so I stopped using Bare Minerals because of that. But yeah, so then what you want to do is put this on. I know I've already done this in my foundation routine, so I'm not going to go too into depth of how to do it. I'm just going to explain why you do these things, because I know that when I first started off, I was like, wait, why am I using, what's foundation for, or what's blush for, or what's concealer, or can you use concealer on your whole... I had so many questions, and I know how it feels like to have so many questions, so I'm doing this so that, to answer the questions that you guys might have. It's basically just the basics of makeup. So yeah. Oh, another thing, before you do any makeup thing on your face, I'd probably go ahead and do your hair. If you do your hair, if you're a guy and you do your hair, or even, well, I don't think it would, no, because girls don't use gel usually. Okay, so if you're a guy and you do your hair and you use gel on your hair, I would do my hair before, that's what I do. I do my hair before my makeup, because otherwise, okay, so let's say you've done all your makeup and then you start doing your hair, and basically what I have to do is I have to put gel, so then I end up taking off makeup, and then it ends up looking patchy. So yeah, that's another thing you should probably do. And I know that as we're talking right now, I'm blending, because blending is really good. You should blend as much as possible so that you cannot tell that you are wearing makeup, especially as a guy. I don't like people to know that I'm wearing makeup. I use a kabuki brush. A kabuki brush gives really good coverage, and you can build upon, or you can build with it, so it's not like too light coverage, you know what I mean? So then after that, what I would do is, what I do is, you would go with a concealer, if you need it. The reason why I do concealer after foundation is because I feel like foundation gives you a bit of coverage already, so you shouldn't, I don't see why you would go ahead and cover it, then go with another layer of foundation to cover it even more, because then it ends up looking cakey, I feel like. So what I do is I do that, and then I put a bit of concealer. What I do is I actually use the same foundation that I use, and what I do is I take a concealer brush. This is my EcoTools, oh, it doesn't say it, my EcoTools concealer brush. I just take this, and I would conceal any areas that have blemishes or any acne scarring I might have. And you can blend with your fingers too, even though it is mineral foundation. I actually do blend sometimes with my fingers. I feel like it's better to blend it in with that. So as you guys can see, I don't have too much problem areas, so I don't have to do too much concealing. And for under your eyes, you would take a liquid foundation, or like a concealer, an actual concealer, and conceal under your eyes. I don't think I have dark under eye circles, so that's the reason why I don't use a concealer under my eyes. I used to, but you know, I feel like it looks more natural to have a bit of darkness under your eyes, because if you do cover that up, I feel like it looks kind of unnatural for a guy. So then after that, what I would do is I would set that with powder. And I'm sorry guys, I forgot to explain. The reason why, well, concealer obviously is for like any little flaws you want to hide or anything. I just forgot to mention that. And if you're wearing a liquid concealer, you want to set it with a powder. But since I'm wearing mineral makeup, what I do is I just take a setting powder. It's more finely milled, I guess. This is finishing dust from Everyday Minerals. And basically, what this does is it sets everything in, and it blends everything in. And what you would want to do is use a flat top, maybe. I don't use a flat... Okay, the difference between a flat top and a dome top kabuki is that a flat top gives you heavier coverage with one single layer, I guess you could call it. But, see, the reason why I don't use this for my foundation is because I don't like heavy layers. I like light layers so that it looks more natural. And I'm okay with not being perfect. Like, if some things are showing through, I'm okay with it, you know? Like, I don't really bug too much about, like, oh, I have to have flawless skin, because, no, it's kind of impossible. So, you know, I'm just saying, don't, like, stress about it if it ends up looking not flawless. I mean, it probably looks better than when you first started. And I feel like people have insecurities about their skin that they really shouldn't have, because, I mean, I feel like my skin has a lot of problems, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Like, I know it doesn't, but deep inside I'm like, I feel like it does, you know what I mean? So then after the setting powder, what it does is it blends everything in, and it helps to make it stay on longer. This specific one has oil minimizing properties, so it won't keep me or it won't make me look oily and stuff, because yeah, that's not fun at all. Okay, so then next what you would do is a bronzer or a blush, but since it's like almost like fall-ish, I've been using a blush because I feel like a blush is better. And the reason for this is because, as you guys can see, my face looks a bit too plain, and everyone has a bit of color to their face, so that's why you would use this to add some color. You just need a little bit. I just took the smallest amount ever. I don't know if you guys can see that. So small. And you do it on the cheek. This part that you feel right here, that's the cheekbone. You just take that, you go in, and you go in like little circles. And what you want to do is you don't want to get too close to the nose, because then it looks really, it looks bad. It doesn't look fake. It just looks bad. It's too close to the nose. You want to start these two fingers, and put them right here. That's where you want to start, right here, and blend outwards. And what I do is, I probably have a little bit of product on here. What I do is I just go like here and a little bit over here, just to so that my whole face doesn't look one single color, or like it's not like one color then just pink right here, because that looks really bad. And blush is to add color, or bronzer, but I'm using blush in here. If you have any questions about a bronzer, you could message me. But basically that's I know I have to keep this under 15 minutes long because of YouTube. So I'm just going to leave it at that. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them below, or you can actually message me if you want. I reply to messages. So yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you guys learned something from this. I know I've been talking really fast and whatnot, but the videos can only be 15 minutes long, and I know that sounds like a long time, but I talk a lot. I really do. So I might actually, after this video, I might actually do like a questions tag or something so you guys can get to know me, because I know I didn't even have a video to introduce myself or this channel. So yeah, I might do a video after this. So I'll see you guys in a bit maybe or something. So yeah, take care guys. This is JD signing off, and I hope you guys have a nice day. Bye.